Hi again, everyone. I got another older story here. This one's about a year and a half. Again, I apologize, but it went into that spam folder and I never saw it. This one is from Ireland. Hi, Ollie. Happy New Year, darling. I am 63 as of December 31st. Your old lady who is blessed to have come upon your videos. Don't know if what I share with you at this point would be useful to you, but I'm going to give you the main tip that's worked for me. I have known for at least a decade that I am now totally outgunned and no match for the effects on my thinking of my chaotic, dysfunctional home life. Every day I ask God to take my crazy thoughts and emotion and work His will in my life. I know I am not a strong warrior like yourself, who's going toe-to-toe with the giants in your past. I love the generous person you've become and willing to put yourself out there to help people like myself to heal. If you've never done so, may I suggest there's healing in just saying, God, please help me. I know He has heard this prayer from my lips because I found yours and others' videos. Would be honored to be able to read and very, very rarely post anything on your page. What I've just shared with you about what's helped me so much is my single nugget of gold to offer anyone. And most people don't even want that. God bless you and yours, your friend. And then she kind of goes back on it. Please forget to mention my praying to God for help with recovery. I realize people do this in their own time. But I also wanted to tell you I enacted the no contact strategy during the month of December, with all the memories and holiday horror seeing my family would dredge up. Trust me, this is not something I could have come up with on my own, simple as it is. So thank you for this brave, radical solution to facilitate my ongoing healing. It is not easy, but I am keeping my resolve strong by listening to your YouTube videos. You got guts, kid. All the best to you and yours, Ireland. Well, I don't know why you backed off on the God thing. If that, I mean, I'm not overly religious, and you're right in what you're saying about people process it their own way. But I want you to look at this in a different way. And when you asked God for help, what were you really doing? What were you really doing by asking God for help? You were admitting you had the problem to begin with. You said it out loud. You were facing, when you were asking for help, and this is where I get, and again, I don't have a problem if you're a religious person. I don't at all. But let's look at what the prayer is. When you are asking for help, you're asking for help. So therefore, you are acknowledging the problem. And once you've acknowledged the problem and willing to say it out loud, you're able to change it. So it's not necessarily a miracle from God that you develop the strength to do this. You are stronger than you think because you faced it down. You said it out loud. Now, whether or not you think your solution came from a spiritual place or not, the courage was still yours to ask for it, to turn around and face the problem down head on and say, this is a problem. And I really believe once you said that out loud and it was out there, then your strength was kicking in. So I'm not saying it wasn't a miracle from God, but don't just lay it all on in God's lap and said He's responsible for all of this. You see, what you're saying here is really just an extension of what I've been saying all along, and the whole theme of my channel is we need to talk about it. We need to say it out loud. We need to put it out there. And until you do, you're not going to muster the strength to go no contact. And listen, you were the one who had the strength enough to say, I have a problem. Let me see what narcissism is on YouTube and what comes up. And you found my videos and you found other people's videos, I imagine, to put you on that path. You did that. You did that, not God. You did that. And then you asked and said, I have a problem, and you prayed for help. Whereas you are now outwardly acknowledging the problem, as we all do on here. Everybody who's watched here or commented sends me a story like you did, or a question like you did. That's all part of the process, and that's all being generated by you. Instead of suffering in silence in your head, okay, to say, even if you don't say the words out loud, to say in your head, help me, this is a problem. You're facing it down. You're taking your courage, you're mustering up your courage in order to do it. That is your starting line, is asking and acknowledging. And that's why I think you got the strength 2 or 3 Decembers ago to take my advice and cut people out and start going no contact. Now, that doesn't mean that God is fake and I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you're stronger than you think, and realize why, with any problem, the power of when you have the power of prayer, what the power of prayer is you acknowledging the problem and putting it out there. Because until we all do that, it's never getting better. That's why so many people just languish in their own heads, because they never get to the starting line. They never even get there because they don't even understand what's going on, and they're not mustering up the courage sometimes to do it, or they're too far gone down the abuse rabbit hole where they've crossed over to the other side. You did. So give yourself credit. You're stronger than you think. So thank you for your message, and I think it will help people. If that's how they want to handle it, pray to God and ask for, but understand what you're doing in your prayer. You're acknowledging your problem, and you're getting to the starting line of recovering from narcissistic abuse. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope that helps. Let me know what you think, everyone else. Put your opinions or advice in the comments section below. And again, if you have a story or a question and you want it up immediately, you guys know what to do with the PayPal link in the description box. I'll have it right out to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again shortly. Bye.